thoughts on what you thought?
Yeah, I thought, from our last weekend or the last few games there, we came back and we worked really hard. Try to keep things a little simple and make the little right plays and try and limit our chances against. And I thought the guys did a pretty good job. Obviously London's got a really skilled team, and I think, obviously in the third period you try and create a little bit more, and sometimes when that happens we get, goals against.
For sure. Is there anything to build on? Do you think there's something to build on?
Absolutely. I mean, you look at our last few games and you compare them to this one, there was a lot of strides moving forward here, and I thought guys answered the bell well. I think going forward here we got a lot of things that we can learn from and get better on, but I think it was a good step in the right direction.
You put Roberts up on forward for the last couple of games. What was the thought process behind that?
Well, he's an older guy. He's been around the league. He's a great skater. He can read the game in all aspects. And with our injury bug right now, we didn't have a lot of guys that can do that. And a lot of our D, 4 of them are rookies. So it was something that we felt comfortable with. He was very open to it and willing to do it, and I think he's done a great job.
Yeah, for sure. What are some of the things he's going to have to watch? That's a huge, especially he's an over-age guy coming into his career. All of a sudden he's going to learn something.
Yeah, I think with him it would just be, you're offensive now. You can dive into the play a little bit more versus being on the safe side and staying back. But I think with a guy like him, he skates really well. He reads the game really well, and he's helped us. Hamilton got 2 goals today. He's playing against their top lines as a forward, and sometimes if you look at it from the reverse situation on a penalty kill, now we have 3D on the ice. So it's a great opportunity for us. It's a good opportunity for him, and having another veteran up front too, it definitely helps our young guys.
And I thought your goaltender held you in there tonight. It looks like he's gaining more and more confidence.
Yeah, Spragues is, for me, played a great game tonight. He was in the right place at the right time, and he was making some good reads, good saves. And I think our goaltending overall, even though sometimes the score doesn't show it, have held their own. I mean, we're a young team. We're making some mistakes, and I thought he did a really good job today.
Thoughts on Cameron Snow? I mean, you guys put him up on the top line on the starting lineup tonight. He seems more noticeable lately. He's been scoring some goals, draws a few penalties tonight. Just thoughts on his game and how he's been able to elevate the last week or two.
Yeah, he's come a long way for us. He's developed really well from the start of the season to now. He's starting to find his scoring touch a little bit more, and being a smaller guy, he's had to work a little bit harder to get adjusted to the game, and he's done a really good job with that. And he's one of the guys that really deserve the opportunity to get some more minutes, and I think he's handled it really well, and he'll keep getting better as we move forward.
Coming back on Thursday against Dublin Sound, obviously it wasn't the weekend you guys wanted. Obviously those 2 games weren't pretty. Do you think that after this game today that you're pretty confident going into that Dublin Sound game and trying to get back on track? The third period was a lot better tonight, scoring those 2 goals. Just general thoughts on going into the next game against Dublin Sound.
Yeah, I mean, I think, he can't jump to conclusions and think everything's going to be better. I think what we have to do is look at the video, look at the positives from today, and really build on those and kind of ingrain those in our minds and keep those good things going and try and take out the bad things.
You have to the compete level from your team. Cameron Butler jumped in there in a fight there and tried to give you guys some energy.
Yeah, I mean, our compete level was great today. We rolled all 4 lines, we rolled all over defense, and guys really wanted to get back at it and really wanted to play this game tonight, especially since we all know what happened last weekend. So I thought guys were great. They worked extremely hard, and I think it showed.
From your standpoint, just going up against a veteran-laden team, what's the teaching points you can take out of this?
Well, I mean, it's kind of one of those common sense things you don't like to say, but when you look at their roster, look at how good they are, how many 20-goal scorers, how many NHL draft picks, you got to look at your guys and say you did a great job. I mean, we have a lot of rookies, a lot of young guys, a lot of undrafted players, and these guys came and competed and stayed in the game to the end, and I think that should not go unnoticed.